honor the brave last phone calls of soldiers, including the emotional goodbye of U.S. Army Sergeant First Class Jared Monti to his family before being killed in action in 2006. During wartime, soldiers often make farewell calls to loved ones before heading into combat. U.S. Army Sergeant First Class Jared Monti made a heart-wrenching goodbye call to his family in 2006. Monti's call was recorded and later released, providing a glimpse into his final moments. In the call, Monti told his family, "I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay." Despite being surrounded by enemy fire, Monti was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor for his heroic actions during the Battle of Wanat. Farewell calls like Monti's serve as a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made by soldiers and their families. Delve into the physics and biology behind shaving, exploring how razor blades interact with skin and hair and the secrets to a smooth, comfortable shave. Razor blades cut hair at a 20-degree angle, which is crucial for a smooth shave. The average person has around 5 million hair follicles, with 1/3 of them on the face. Hair grows at a rate of 0.3 to 0.4 millimeters per day, or 1/2 inch per month. The skin's natural moisture barrier is disrupted when shaving, leading to dryness and irritation. Exfoliating before shaving can reduce ingrown hairs by up to 60% by removing dead skin cells. A sharp razor blade can reduce friction by up to 50%, making for a more comfortable shave. In 1927, the Mississippi River flooded and destroyed the town of Mounds Landing, Tennessee, displacing over 640,000 people and causing $1 billion in damages, one of the most destructive floods in U.S. history. In 1927, the Mississippi River experienced its worst flood in history, affecting 7 states. The flood destroyed the town of Mounds Landing, Tennessee, leaving nothing but rubble behind. Over 640,000 people were displaced, making it one of the largest peacetime displacements in U.S. history. The flood caused a staggering $1 billion in damages, equivalent to over $15 billion today. The disaster led to the creation of the Mississippi River and Tributaries Project, a flood control system. The town of Mounds Landing was never rebuilt, becoming a forgotten relic of the devastating flood. Discover how fruit flies, Drosophila melanogaster, are used in genetics research, including their role in understanding human diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Fruit flies have been used in genetics research for over a century, starting with Thomas Hunt Morgan's work. Drosophila melanogaster, the common fruit fly, has a remarkably short lifespan of just 10 to 30 days in labs. Fruit flies have 4,000 known genes, many similar to human genes, making them ideal for disease research. Scientists have used fruit flies to model human diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, studying their progression. Thomas Hunt Morgan's fruit fly research led to the discovery of sex-linked traits and genetic inheritance patterns. From ancient Rome to modern times, bathing has been a staple of hygiene. Ancient civilizations like Greece and Rome used bathing as a social ritual, not just for hygiene. Romans used a mixture of olive oil and sand to scrub their skin, then rinsed with hot water. In ancient Rome, urine was used to clean and whiten clothes due to its high ammonia content. During the Middle Ages, bathing was seen as a luxury and even considered sinful by some Christians. The first modern shower was invented in 1767 by Scottish engineer William Feetham using a hand-cranked pump. Today, the average American uses around 30 gallons of water per day, with bathing accounting for nearly 20% of that. Relive the infamous 1976 wine tasting competition where French and American wines were judged blind, and the surprising results that shook the wine world. In 1976, a blind wine tasting competition was held at the Intercontinental Hotel in Paris, France. 11 judges, all French wine experts, tasted and ranked 10 Chardonnays and 10 Cabernet Sauvignon. The judges were not told the origin of the wines, and American wines were included alongside French ones. In a shocking upset, California's Chateau Montelena Chardonnay was declared the best white wine. Stag's Leap Wine Cellars Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley won the red wine category. The Judgment of Paris marked a turning point in the wine industry, establishing California as a major wine region. On the 30th of June 1959, a devastating EF5 tornado struck Rapid City, South Dakota, killing 28 people and destroying over 90% of the town, including the historic downtown area. Rapid City, South Dakota, was hit by a devastating EF5 tornado on the 30th of June 1959. The tornado's winds reached speeds of up to 261 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest on record. In just 20 minutes, the tornado destroyed over 90% of Rapid City, including its historic downtown area. The disaster resulted in 28 fatalities and over 3,500 injuries, with many more left homeless. The tornado's destruction was so severe that it was seen from 20 miles away, and its roar was heard 40 miles away. The disaster led to significant changes in tornado forecasting and warning systems across the United States. Explore how players in Dark Souls use psychological tactics like social proof and conformity to cope with frustration while waiting in online multiplayer queues, and how this impacts their gaming experience. Dark Souls online multiplayer queues can last up to several hours, causing frustration and anxiety in players. To cope, players use social proof, joining queues with many players to feel a sense of comfort and reassurance. Conformity tactics are also employed as players mimic others' behaviors, such as using specific gestures or messages, to fit in. These psychological tactics can lead to a sense of community and shared experience among players in the queue. However, they can also create a false sense of hope, leading to further frustration when the queue doesn't move. Meet the speed demons of Rugby, including Carlin Isles, who ran a 10.13-second 100 meters dash, and Jonny May, who hit 10.8 meters per second against Ireland in 2019. Carlin Isles, an American rugby player, ran a 10.13-second 100 meters dash, one of the fastest times in rugby history. Jonny May, an English rugby player, reached a top speed of 10.8 meters per second against Ireland in 2019. Rugby players can reach speeds of up to 11 meters per second, comparable to professional soccer players. The fastest rugby player ever recorded is South Africa's Brian Habana, who reached 11.2 meters per second in 2015. Rugby players' speed is crucial, as it can be the difference between scoring a try and being tackled to the ground. The fastest rugby players often have a background in track and field, which helps them develop. From Jennifer Aniston's job as a bike messenger to Chris Pratt's stint as a waiter, find out what your favorite stars did before making it big. Before becoming a Friends star, Jennifer Aniston worked as a bike messenger in New York City. Chris Pratt waited tables at a Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. restaurant in Maui, Hawaii. Danny DeVito was a hairstylist before landing his breakout role on TV's Taxi. Harrison Ford worked as a carpenter, even building a door for actress Sally Kellerman. Megan Fox was a banana mascot at a Florida smoothie shop, wearing a full-body costume. Steve Buscemi was a New York City firefighter for 4 years before pursuing acting.